You know, I just wonder, who are you supporting this time around? Obviously, it's not Donald Trump, but who is it?
Well, I don't know. I went to law school with Mrs. Clinton, so I've always had a kind of fondness for her. She was always a very nice young woman, and we were all young in those days, and so I kind of liked her. I admire the fact that Bernie Sanders has a single-payer national health plan. When I worked for Mr. Nixon as a speechwriter, I wrote the message that sent up Mr. Nixon's proposal for a single-payer health plan. But I would like to see it be a Republican. I've never voted for a Democrat. But Mr. Trump, I think, is dangerously misinformed. I like him, but he's dangerously misinformed.
What about the other candidates, Marco Rubio?
I love Marco Rubio, but I think he's really hanging an albatross around Mr. Trump's neck that doesn't deserve to be there. Mr. Trump definitely did disavow the Ku Klux Klan, and to say otherwise is simply not true. I like Ted Cruz very much. I don't think he knows very much about economics either, but I like him very, very much. I would like to, if I could just snap my fingers and have anyone, it would be Marco Rubio, but I think he's been a little bit disingenuous lately.
Speaking about disingenuousness, I wanted to ask you about Chris Christie, because a lot of Republicans think he just sold out and got behind Donald Trump, so maybe he could get a cabinet position. There's a picture of Chris Christie that's gone viral from last night. He's standing behind Donald Trump, and he has this terrible look on his face, and people, of course, are reading all sorts of things into that. Do you read anything into Chris Christie's face?
No, I don't. Chris Christie was and is a very, very capable governor, a very intelligent guy, an extremely competent lawyer. I think he made a mistake getting on the Trump bandwagon, and I just hope that bandwagon does not drag the whole party out to sea and sink us like the Goldwater bandwagon did when I was a young man. I don't want to see that happen again to the Republican Party, but I'm afraid that's what's coming down the road.